Hey everyone, and welcome. We've got a pretty big piece of news in the AI world to break down today. And this one isn't about some flashy new model. Nope. It's about something that's actually, way more fundamental. The tools that researchers use to build them in the first place.
So let's just get right to it. The headline is that OpenAI, the lab behind GPT-4, is buying Neptune. Neptune is a company that makes these super important tools for machine learning research. And believe me, this isn't just some standard corporate deal. This is a huge signal about the strategic priorities at one of the most important AI labs on the planet.
Okay, so to really get why this matters, we have to talk about one of the biggest challenges in building AI today. It's not always about just throwing more data or more computing power at the problem. A lot of the time, it all comes down to one simple thing: visibility.
And that right there is the billion-dollar question. I mean, training one of these giant AI models isn't like following a recipe. It's messy, it's creative, it's super exploratory. Researchers absolutely need to see what's happening under the hood, in real time, so they can guide the model, fix it when it goes wrong, and just understand it. Without the right tools, it's kind of like trying to build a skyscraper completely in the dark.
This kind of visibility is absolutely essential for what we call frontier research. And we're talking about the real bleeding edge here, the quest to build AI that can do things we can barely even imagine right now. This acquisition is OpenAI basically saying we need to double down on the very foundation of how we do our research.
So by bringing Neptune's team and tech in-house, OpenAI is really aiming to do three key things. First, they want to move way faster with their experiments. Second, they want to learn more from every single training run. And third, they want to use all that knowledge to make much smarter decisions about where their models are headed next. It's all about turbocharging their research efficiency at a massive, massive scale.
All right, so let's put a little spotlight on Neptune itself. I mean, what does this company actually do that makes it so valuable to a giant like OpenAI? Well, in a nutshell, they provide the central dashboard, the mission control for AI development. Think of it like a flight recorder and a control panel all rolled into one. Neptune's platform lets researchers track everything as it happens. They can compare thousands of different training attempts side by side, dive super deep into all the performance metrics, and this is the big one, they can spot problems before they completely derail months of work. It really is about turning total chaos into real clarity.
But hey, you don't have to just take my word for it. To really understand the strategy here, it's always best to hear directly from the leaders who are actually making the deal happen. Their own words give us some great insight into the thinking behind all this.
So first up, we've got OpenAI's chief scientist, Yacoub Pachoky. He points to Neptune's fast, precise system, and he makes the goal crystal clear. They're going to integrate these tools deep into their research. And you see that keyword he uses? Visibility. It's everything. They want a clear window looking directly into the learning process. And then from the other side of the table, Neptune CEO Piotr Niedzvyet, he just frames it perfectly. He talks about their core belief that great tools are what empower researchers to do their best work. For them, joining OpenAI is a chance to apply that philosophy at a scale and on problems that are literally defining the future of technology. It's a huge opportunity.
Okay, so let's zoom out. What does this acquisition signal for the entire field of AI? What's the main takeaway for all of us watching this space? Here it is. For years, so much of the focus has been on the spectacular things AI can do. The what. This move signals a really critical shift toward understanding the how and the why. Trying to peek inside that infamous black box isn't just some academic thought experiment anymore. It's the most direct path to building safer, more capable, and way more reliable AI systems for everyone. And so that leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. As this black box of AI development gets more and more transparent, and as researchers can see and guide the learning process with more precision than ever before, well, what new frontiers are going to be unlocked? What currently impossible challenges might suddenly be within our reach? That's the frontier to watch. Thanks for tuning in.